everybody, it is your host Aku here, and I just wanted to make a quick update video. Since we're around April now, I guess this is the best time I just simply do this. Oh god, how many updates video did I do this year? This has to be my second one, right? Is it my second or is this my first? I really have I have zero ideas. I'm sure I did a update video around December, right? Oh no, I did one for January. Okay, so I am going a bit consistent with the schedule. Because I think I said before I wanted to do like maybe at least 4 major updates a year, and doing this for every 3 months or so kind of makes sense, right? But anyways, I guess I could start really talk about a few things. So I'm sorry for that there was some slight of a lack of videos that happened since around a week or two. I know you probably saw me having a video up for Mario 64 probably yesterday when it was up. I'm actually recording this on April 3rd. So and hopefully I have some game footage this time around without necessarily leaving a black screen. That was something I was really worried about for a long while. When it comes to trying to make this update video, I wanted to have some game footage and hopefully new game footage, and not necessarily fucking reused one that I've used in the past and whatnot. I'm not even sure. And what else? So that was pretty much that's pretty much the gist of it. Been looking for a good time to do this video, and now I feel like I finally got the time to do so. Now I can go on a quick rundown. So think of what I said for a while now. One of the issues I had in the past was in my comments section, I keep getting these really weird comments, you could pretty much say, where essentially these are probably like fake bots that try to leave you a link to like weird websites. And I did a bit of research in how apparently those comments are pretty much very dangerous to even interact with in the first place, because apparently sometimes they'll take you to a fucking porn site, and sometimes they'll even take you to websites where apparently where simply hackers try to steal your information, your personal information, and trying to know your location and giving your device a fucking virus, which is wow, that's kind of really shitty, right? I know that I've heard a couple of really hard stories to where a specific comments like, "Hey, wanna be friends?" comments to where if anyone replies, then essentially they get their YouTube accounts hacked. And you know, I've heard really horrid stories of it. I've seen comments like that before too. Luckily not on my videos, but like for someone else's videos. And you know, I've never interacted with shit like that at all. It was like after finding out horrid stories like that, like I was like really terrified and try to be really careful. And ever since then, as you pretty much tell from some of my more recent videos, I did manage to clean up the comment section, or at least delete these kind of comments. And I was told by a few people, by a few friends of mine, that you know, that yeah, they've gotten comments like that too, and that they can be really annoying, or that it's best to delete them. So that's what I did. I ended up deleting. I deleted the comments. So just to let you know that that's something that I am looking out for in the future. And you know, hopefully they come less and less, and just so hopefully know that, you know, if I ever get a notification of someone typing up a comment in the video, hopefully it's someone legitimate and that's genuinely either saying something about the video that's posted in question, or or whatever it is. But as long as if it's a legitimate person, it's completely fine. Um, it's obvious to know, for me to know, what comments were pretty much essentially bots and which comments are genuinely legitimate. And obviously the legitimate comments, I left alone. I didn't do anything with that at all. So um and funny enough, at one point, like, those bots comments were so frequent, I almost considered deciding to just simply turn off my like disable the comment section. But I didn't really want to do that because I feel like when you can get really criticized for disabling your comments, like either A, you're considered as a pussy, or two, like yeah, like either A, you're considered as a pussy, or someone that can't take criticism. That's not the case on my part. It was just more so like, oh, I just don't want to see the bots anymore and whatnot. So that was a thing. But at the end, I put off against it, and ever since my Mario 64 video, my most recent one, actually has no bots comments, thank God. So yeah, there's that. I guess now, in terms with updates with some of my current projects, so I guess I do want to start with Mario 64, since I was talking about it a little bit. I guess because since the beginning I said I wasn't sure how I was going to approach with the game in the first place, and plus, I think, funny enough, it was for a very long time my thought that I've never done a Mario game on a channel, but apparently, it turns out have done it. The first was apparently Mario Kart 8. But if you want to talk about maybe like the mainline Mario games, but then again, it's like there's really multiple mainlines. There's like the 3D Mario games, and then there's the 2D Mario games. Whether you want to talk about the ones for the NES and the Super Nintendo, and then there's even the new Super Mario Brothers. That was a thing. That's a thing too. There's Mario 3D Land, Mario 3D World. But yeah. But anyways, for my Mario 64, I did say for a long while that I wasn't sure how I was going to, like, what was the end goal for this one, like, or what run for this game was this going to be, like, whether or not if I was going to either play through the game until I reached the end of the credits, or I simply or I just try to go for all 120 power stars. But because of with everything, with other projects that I really, really wanted to get into at some point as well, and because of my pacing, I feel like my pacing is a little bit too slow. Don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy my time. And I did mention before that I've never finished a game, or at least never reached the staff credits myself. So playing through this game, it'll be like the first time trying to actually finish it. Like, I have start the game like several times, and I think the most I ever get in terms of power stars are possibly around in the 50s. I know that you obviously need 70 power stars to even beat the game in the first place and go on a final showdown. So at the end, I'm thinking I should just probably do this playthrough, would probably just be a 70 star run, because eventually I wanted to get down into doing other projects as well. And with the pacing that I'm going, I feel like I'm going a little bit too slow. And I can't really blame myself entirely, because it's like I haven't really experienced the game as much as many other people in the past have done so. I can't really blame, since there's so many people that so many YouTubers that did a Let's Play of Mario 64. And when they, when they've done it, obviously they had much more experience, and possibly they might have even beaten the game several times. But I still won't deny the fact that this was a childhood game of mine, even though I've never finished it in the first place. But I do want to at least try to get 70 power stars, and then try to go for the final fight with Bowser, and hopefully just reach for the stat credits. And then maybe one day, if I do want to eventually go back to it to get 120, I'll probably do like a live stream of it, and I'll probably like put the entire stream up, or streams, because who knows how long it would take me to eventually get the other 50 power stars afterwards, right? So yeah, so the main objective is going to try to just get to 70, and then afterwards we'll see, and try to finish the game, get to the end game, and see where we go from there. Because there's so many other games I wanted to get into eventually, and and I want to be sure to to keep the momentum going. And I feel like because I feel like last year was such a really good year, and ever since this channel was really growing this fast, and this year there was a huge booming again, like since back in around January or February. So, and right now it's a little bit stagnated, but I'm trying to hustle with this as much as I can. So that's pretty much the gist of it. My other project, my Chow Resort Island playthrough, I really have not done much since part 14 has been up. But I do want to continue it. I feel like I'm getting close to finishing and doing everything of what the current build has to offer. I know I know that since last time I have so many chows that I haven't even given a name yet. And I'm still planning to think, what should I evolve this chow into, or what this chow should be evolve alignment wise and also type wise, just to have a variety of different types of chows like in the garden or whatnot, and see what other things I can really do with it and whatnot. This is more like an open-ended. There's not really a stat credits and whatnot, or there's no really a way to like finish the game and whatnot. So it's really like I would end the series basically whenever I want to. But for the most part, it's more like I'll end the series once I feel like I've done everything that this game or this fan game has to offer, in a way. And I really did enjoy the project so far as well. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that. I should be able to get back into recording it soon, because I'm not gonna lie, I really hope I could. I really hope I can definitely find more time to do it. It's really this time of year. It's starting. The workload in from my school is starting to get a little bit heavier and whatnot, and then and sometimes it can become really, really overwhelming. So I'm trying to take one step at a time, honestly. And then it's like not only that, but in May, I believe May 18th, I'll be away. I'll be away from my home because of vacation. I'll be going on a getaway trip, basically, around May 18th until around early June. So I just want to update I want to update you guys on that in advance. And I'm saying that now because it's like there's some games that I really wanted to start getting into. And I'm trying to see how I can do this timing. Like, how do I time everything right? And to really make sure how I can have content still being put out even during those times that I'm going to be away. For the most part, because, you know, I'm probably not going to be able to have time to do a recording session at all during those times. But I do want to do everything I can throughout April, despite whatever the workload, but to also, you know, try to balance everything out and try to see where this goes. And I think that's going to be it. I would love to do another live stream playthrough on Twitch. So if I can try to get a chance to do that, the reason why I don't really say like what projects I plan to do next and why not is because I try to make a plan of something and then it's like it, you know, sometimes it's not always guaranteed. Like when I actually get started with it. Because it's like, I gotta take into consideration of, you know, when I'm going to take the time to actually sit down and do a recording session or when I sit down and start live streaming without, you know, folks being around and not make things anything more awkward than what it really should be. In other words, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this. I really don't think I have anything else to say for now. I think I managed to say everything that I really needed to say for this update. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye.